Okay. In last class, we discussed about different types of topics of photosynthesis and nutrition in plant. Means, in last class, we discussed about different materials involved in photosynthesis process. Here, nutrition in plants. Nutrition in plants. Okay, here already I told you materials involved in photosynthesis process. First one we discussed about it. You know very well that. Example, carbon dioxide. Next, water. Next, chlorophyll. Next, sunlight. These four are very important materials involved in photosynthesis process. Here, in last class, we discussed about these three. Now in this class, let us study about sunlight. About sunlight. Chlorophyll plays very important role. Here chlorophyll plays very important role. For example, to observe chlorophyll, the importance of chlorophyll, we can conduct an experiment. Only green plants can produce, only green plants or only green parts of the plants can produce oxygen. Remaining non-green parts of the plants cannot produce or cannot evolve oxygen. Means chlorophyll, green colorness means chlorophyll. Chlorophyll is very important one. Next, sunlight. Sunlight is also important factor or material involved in photosynthesis process. Sunlight comes from sun. Actually, sunlight comes from sun. Sun is the source of energy. It is the primary source of energy. Understanding? What is the use of sunlight in photosynthesis process? What is the use? Actually, chlorophyll is different types. Chlorophyll A, chlorophyll B, chlorophyll C, like this. Already we discussed. Among all photosynthetic pigments, chlorophyll A is very important one. Chlorophyll A is important. Already I told you, xanthophylls. Next to carotenes. This is also important photosynthetic pigments. In addition to chlorophyll, these are also important ones. Understanding? Here, sunlight. Whenever sunlight falls on the chlorophyll, what will happen? Some electrons, listen carefully, get excited. Some electrons are excited. Then those excited electrons are transported to different types of proteins. Ultimately, those electrons reach NAD plus. Listen carefully here. NADP. Whenever electrons are reached to NADP, NADPH is formed. NADPH2. Okay, it is formed here. Then during this electron transport, some protons are released. Because of the protons, ATP, important energy currency, ATP, adenosine triphosphate, adenosine triphosphate. Listen carefully. ATP means here adenosine triphosphate. Important one. Next to NADPH, nicotinamide, adenosine, dinucleotide, hydrogen phosphate. Listen carefully here. Nicotinamide, adenosine, dinucleotide, hydrogen phosphate. These and here these. These two are very important energy forms. Assimilatory powers. Energy forms these two. Understanding? Without ATP and NADPH, photosynthesis process does not complete. Okay, these two play very important role in photosynthesis process. Okay. Next, let us do an activity to observe or to prove sunlight is necessary for the photosynthesis process. Sunlight is necessary for the photosynthesis process. Okay, observe. First, we have to take a destarched plant. How to take destarched plants? Means plants without starch. Without starch. Then how to collect black paper. Now how to cut a design. Cut a design on this black paper. Then how to place it on paper. Place this design cut black paper on the one of the leaves. On the one of the leaves. Like this. Then how to place enter this setup in sunlight. Enter this setup in sunlight. After 3 to 4 hours or after 3 to 5 hours, you have to take this plant and you have to separate the leaf of this plant on which design on which design cut black paper was kept. Understanding this leaf. Now you have to separate this black paper. Then you have to boil this leaf. Boil this leaf in methylated spirit. In methylated spirit. Why? Why we have to boil the leaf in methylated spirit? To remove chlorophyll. To remove chlorophyll pigment from the leaf. To remove chlorophyll pigment from leaf. After this, you have to collect the leaf from methylated spirit. Then you have to add few drops of tincture iodine on this leaf. Tincture iodine on this leaf. Then you can observe region where black paper kept. Region where black paper kept. That region is colorless. That region is colorless, remaining region. For example, here this is colorless actually. Here remaining total leaf parts become blue black color. Here this entire part become blue black. Remaining this is colorless. This is here colorless. Listen carefully, this activity here. Here region where we kept the black paper. At that region photosynthesis process did not occur. That is why here starch is not produced. Starch here did not produce here, did not produce. That is why when we add tincture iodine, this region became colorless. Remaining light exposure region of the leaf, that region became blue black color. Means at that region photosynthesis process occurred, starch produced there. That is why these entire regions became blue black color. Means without light, if there is no light, photosynthesis process does not occur. This is the proof. This is the here proof, evidence. Okay, very important activity it is. Observe once. Next, process of photosynthesis. Process of photosynthesis. Okay, observe photosynthesis process is occurred in two phases. First one is light reaction. Second one is dark reaction. Light reaction, second one dark reaction. Here light reaction is also called as light dependent reaction. To start this reaction, light is necessary. Without light, light reaction does not start. Understanding? This is very important one here. Light dependent reaction or light reaction It is also called as Hill's reaction. Next, during the light reaction, what will happen actually? During the light reaction, observe. During the light reaction, chlorophyll absorbs sunlight. Observe once. Chlorophyll absorbs sunlight and ATP, NADPH. These two are formed. Means end product of light reaction are ATP and NADPH. Okay, this is your light reaction. Next, second one is dark reaction. Dark reaction means here this dark reaction is not dependent on the light. There is no need of light here, but it requires ATP and NADPH. Here, in the presence of ATP and NADPH, ATP and NADPH, carbon dioxide is condensed into the glucose. Observe here. Ultimately, glucose is produced here. Entire this process means light reaction, dark reaction occur in a specialized structure of the cell, that is chloroplast. That is chloroplast. Understanding? Observe carefully. Already last class, I told you about chloroplast. What is chloroplast? What are the regions present in chloroplast? What is the importance of chloroplast? Like this, we discussed about different points about chloroplast. Okay, like this, ultimately, here glucose molecules are produced. Okay, this is important one about photosynthesis process. Plants produce here glucose. Okay, different in the in addition to glucose. In addition to glucose, plants require different types of nutrients. You know, we require different types of micronutrients, macronutrients. Like us, plants also require different types of micronutrients and macronutrients. Means nutrients are nutrient elements. Understanding? Are elements. Very important. These are. Okay, observe mineral nutrients. Mineral nutrients. Like us, plants also require mineral nutrients to build their body, to perform different types of functions. Understanding? Plants also require mineral elements. From where plants take mineral nutrients or mineral elements? Usually plants require 17 essential elements. 17 essential elements. Listen, here some are macronutrients, some are micronutrients. Macronutrients means essential elements which are required by plants in large quantity. In large quantity. They are called macronutrients. For example, nitrogen, oxygen, carbon, hydrogen, potassium, phosphorus, sulfur, calcium, magnesium. These are important ones. Total 9. Here micronutrients means nutrients which are required by plants in small quantity. In small quantity. They are called micronutrients. These are usually iron, copper, chlorine, zinc, boron, nickel, manganese, molybdenum. These are total 8. Here 9, here 8. Observe, these are two types of nutrients. Each and every nutrient has its own role. Each and every nutrient has its own role in plants. Here, among all these nutrients, oxygen, carbon, oxygen, carbon, these two are taken from the air. Usually plants take oxygen and carbon dioxide from atmospheric air. Atmospheric air. Remaining all. Next, another one, hydrogen. Plants take hydrogen from water. Hydrogen from water. Remaining all. Remaining 14 elements from soil. From soil. Observe carefully. Some micronutrients actually. Micronutrients, macronutrients. Here essential ones these are. Next, usually plants absorb the mineral nutrients from soil. Soil is a reservoir of different types of mineral nutrients. From soil, plants absorb these type of mineral nutrients. How means plants have specialized structures, roots. When we observe roots, very small microscopic hair-like structures are present. They are called root hairs. They are called root hairs. Here, these root hairs absorb the water. Along with water, different types of mineral nutrients. Different types of mineral nutrients. Root hairs, very, very important structures. How can we see root hairs? By doing an activity, we can observe the root hairs. We can observe root hair, let us see. Let us see an activity. Here, listen carefully. First, we have to take some seeds. Seeds of bajra. Then you have to soak them in water for some time. Then take a petri dish. Now you have to place a wet filter paper in this petri dish. Now you have to place soaked bajra on this wet paper. Leave this setup for some time and you have to sprinkle some water on seeds at different intervals regularly. After some time, you can observe germinated seeds. Germinated seeds. After germination of seeds, you have to collect germinated seeds. When you observe germinated seeds by using the hand lens, you can observe very small hair-like or thread-like structure, that is root. When you observe this root under microscope, compound microscope, you can observe very small fine structures on root, very fine structures. These fine structures are root hairs. These are usually root hairs. Now you have to take this small portion of the or tip of the root, then how to place it. Then you have to place it on a slide, clean slide. Next, pour few drops of water. Now you have to place cover slip on it. Next, you have to tap the cover slip gently by using blunt end of the needle or brush. Now, what will happen when you tap the cover slip by using needle? Entire material present under the cover slip is spreaded on the slide uniformly. Now you can observe root hairs under the microscope. Understanding? This is a simple activity. Why? To observe the root hairs. To observe root hairs. Understanding? This is here means essential nutrients. Now we are studying about essential nutrients. For example, nitrogen. Nitrogen is very important essential nutrient. What is the use of nitrogen? It is involved in synthesis of proteins. Next, involved in synthesis of amino acids. Synthesis of DNA. Next, RNA. Like there are different types of parts that need nitrogen to develop. That is why nitrogen is very important one. Understanding? Okay, this is about mineral nutrition. Okay, different types of minerals. Next, nitrogen is very important one here, but in some soil, nitrogen is present in very low quantity. Plants which grow in soils, such soils, they developed one specialized modification or advanced feature. Those plants that can grow in soils or that are grown in soils where nitrogen is absent, those cells, those plants usually produce some specialized structures to capture the insects. Capture insects. They are called usually insectivorous plants. Insectivorous plants. For example, Nepenthes, Utricularia, Drosera, Dionia. Like this, there are number of words. They, in this type of plants, leaves are modified to trap insects. To trap insects. This is important, remember. Leaves are modified here. Remember, this is very important. To trap insects. To trap the insects. What is the use of insects? What is the importance of insects for the insectivorous plants? Whenever insects are attracted and entered into the flower, what will happen? These insects, listen carefully here, are pushed into the one specialized structure. Listen carefully. Insects, flowers, enter specialized structures. They are insectivorous regions. For example, in Nepenthes, in Nepenthes, bone-like structure is present. Here insects are entered into the bone. Inside of the bone they are killed and nitrogen is absorbed by plants. This is a very important way to absorb nutrients. Okay, observe one all. Now, saprophytic nutrition. saprophytic nutrition. Here, some organisms cannot prepare their own food materials. They depend on the other organisms for their food material. Here, some plants, example fungi, they are non-green plants. They cannot perform photosynthesis process. They cannot prepare their own food materials. They should depend on other organisms. Here, usually fungi are dependent on dead and decaying matter. Dead and decaying matter. For example, imagine it is a dead and decaying matter. Fungi fall on the dead matter and secrete different types of digestive enzymes on this dead matter. These enzymes digest the dead matter. After digestion, digested material is absorbed by fungi. Different types of rotten materials, spoiling materials. On this type of materials, fungi is present. Understanding? Fungi. Here, first fungi digest the material outside of their body, then they absorb. Then they absorb the digested materials. Digested. This type of nutrition is called saprophytic nutrition. What? Saprophytic nutrition. Observe once. Saprophytic nutrition. Examples, mushrooms or any other fungi, aspergillus, okay, or any other ones. This is a fungi. This is very important structure. Okay, vertically grown structure. Next, at the tip of this structure, a knob-like structure is present. It is called sporangium. Inside of sporangium, spores are present. It is sporangiophore. Okay, this is saprophytic nutrition. Okay, లీవ్ కాకుండా అలాగే అందరూ మీటింగ్లో ఉండండి. ఓకే, నెక్స్ట్ ఫిజిక్స్ క్లాస్ జరుగుతుంది. ఓకే.